Welcome back to Live High Podcast. I am your host, Tammy Jones, and today I have with me Guala Yo.
Yeah, dig, man. This your boy, Big Guala Yo, Mr. You dig himself. I'm in the motherfucking bill, Miss Tammy, man. Let's get straight to the business, to the topic. Yeah, dig, man. DB in the motherfucking building, man.
I already told y'all he's going to set it off for himself. I ain't got to work hard with this one right here, y'all. So first, I like to ask my guests when they come on, who is Guala Yo and where are you from?
Man, the big one, man. I'm from North Dallas, man. Hamilton Park, man. Fresh off the motherfucking island, man. Yeah, dig, man. Hey, man, that's just a historical neighborhood, man. Hamilton Park, you know, where I grew up at. It's a predominantly black neighborhood. And, you know, I went through the struggle from time to time. But, I'm finding a way to get through it. Yeah. It's a day-by-day process. Ain't nothing handout given to a nigga like me, man. I got to go get it myself.
School. So what did you go to school out there?
I went to Lake Collins High School, and I went to, I was a time bomb, Tammy. Mm-hmm. And a time bomb in my era mean, I was active at Lake Collins getting in trouble. Mm-hmm. So I had to retransition. Then I started going to school in Sad Dallas. I started going to Madison. So some more doors was open. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to, from different, I guess when I went to school in North Dallas, it was a little different. It was hood. You know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. But then, over here in Sad Dallas, I got a little ratchet. I got to be who I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So was it, you was good over in North Dallas, but you say you started getting ratchet over there in South Dallas. So what you mean by that? You get in any trouble in school and stuff?
I was in a whole bunch of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Gang banging, shooting dice.
Okay.
I already off the porch hustling, playing a little ball in school, but it's just like, I guess as me transitioning, going and moving to South Dallas, I was kind of already ahead, so I was already prepared. Whatever else was in front of me, when I got on that side of town.
Okay. So when did you get into rapping and stuff? Like, how did that come out of you? Just being from, gang banging and all that stuff right there. So how did rapping come out for you?
I always loved music. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I always gravitated to it, singing a little different shit. Old school songs and all that, and I finally gravitated to it. And at the time, some people don't understand this music stuff. It can get tricky. Mm-hmm. And what I say about that, it's cool when you in school, you beating on the table, boom, 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 boom.
Right.
And you letting your person, your folks, or your little freestyle. But then again, it comes to the point about where the series is going to come about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to really be serious, or you just doing this to be doing this? So that's where you got to find your way, and I find my way to ringer out and get serious with the business. Okay. Because it can get stressful from time to time.
It can get stressful?
Yeah.
What part of it? Just the support, or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what part of it is stressful? Just putting your music out there, or performances, or what part is stressful for you?
The stressful part is, like I came here when I talked to you the last time when we first interact, man. Shout out to Miss Tammy, though. But when I came here and interact and talk with you, mm-hmm. and was giving you the breakdown, certain people don't know how to be genuine.
That's right.
In this music shit. And it get tricky. It's just like the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I perfect the knowledge I know when I coming from the streets as a little boy, learning how to deal with the streets in and outs. Okay. I'm trying to transition into dealing with the music. But the difference is with the street shit, you can lash out, you can woo woo woo.
Right.
With the rude shit, with that music shit, it gets to be illegal. And you can probably go to jail because certain shit on this internet can travel, so it can get to certain people. They can put a pause and put a black eye on your game. So I think it be from time to time a little bit more support. Mm-hmm. But I'm just waiting on the right motherfucking ear, man, to catch me, man, because these niggas is not fucking with me, man. So I take it as, the partners that don't help. I mean, and I want them to hear me out. Yeah. So they go from sisters, brothers, mamas, daddy, whether the exes want to support or, wife, everything, So if you not for me, man, get the fuck far from around me, man. And that's just how it is, because it gets hurtful, right, and it gets stressful to you, where you thinking that a person really supporting you, but they really after you,
they riding
to fuck over you.
Yeah.
And I was just watching this movie I was just watching, and every time, I guess when I'm alone by myself, or I'm thinking, or I'm just studying, it comes to the point where some gonna pop up about music with a movie. And I was watching this movie, and this girl dad was telling her, hey, yeah, man, I own you. You my princess. And and I want that money. Like, you took control of the money. I think it was Whitney Houston movie. I think you took control of this girl money, and you just start dishing and handing out and spending, saying, I got this. No, that ain't how that work.
Right.
So it get to be in the mental part, get to breaking a person down and be like, man, I don't even want to do this no more. I ain't signing up for all this because the games, because all we can do, it's enough money to pass around, not just feeling like one person's supposed to have control of the whole ship. Nah, that ain't how they work.
Nah, that ain't how that work. That's big facts right there. How about you describe the music that you typically create? What's the music? What's your music vibe?
It's the hustle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And my music come from, you know, I ain't talking about sliming a nigga out all day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come from that. But don't push me, though. So I'm just saying, like, my music come from, I'm a player, you know, I'm fly. You know what I'm saying? The ladies like to look. Ladies don't want no aggressive-ass nigga at that anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get this understood. A woman want a protector and a provider. It's a difference. To when you want to rah shit, man, women gonna run from that. You leave that for the women to do, not for no man to be kicking up no shit like that.
Right.
So my music come from, you know, the hustle, the grind, the shine, the want to look good. You know what I'm saying? And then I got some more other music that I can get down and dirty, but you know, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? So certain shit I do may drop. It's just some more shit that's coming out of me along my journey.
Yeah. You getting there, I already told you that. I say you keep that energy how you got it. You ain't, how can you fail?
Right.
Ain't no way you can fail. Just keep your energy up, keep striving and going on, keep creating your music, stay out the way and do you.
That's the main part.
Yeah. So who are some artists that you want to typically work with? Like, who would you like to work with, your ideal artist to work with?
Now I love my city, man. And I battle with this shit every day with my city. And I'm open to work with anybody in my city. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be genuine with me. I ain't doing no song with you for me to be doing all the groundwork and knowing my hustle hard, just like when I was in the streets. So if you think that I'm finna do a song with you and we're not finna come up with a strategy to push this song where it's just me doing all the work or you not doing nothing or you're doing all the work, it's got to be genuine. We got to be able to come to the table and say, hey, we're going to push this song, do this months, put this where it need to be, post this flyer at this time, do it. But if it's not like that, I don't want to do no track. I don't even want to fuck with you. I'm just get out the way because I know at the end of the day, it's going to be bad for business. If somebody feel like they push it more than the other and we ain't coming to the agreement and saying we both going to do it because we working as a team, you know, because when you do a song with somebody, you become a person team partner. Yeah. So while y'all both working the song, somebody gonna gravitate to the motherfucker. So you got to work like that. And if it's not gonna be like that, I don't want to do it. Right. But my first big future, I always tell everybody, hey man, Post Malone, man, White Irish, man. It's out the motherfucking game, man. I know what I'm playing for. I'm playing big, man. Not no small shit.
Nah, that's big right there, Post Malone. Yeah.
Real big. Real big.
So you basically independent right now?
Yeah, I'm independent. Dope Bag Empire, all me, man.
So you out here passing out your own flyers, just doing your own thing independently right now.
Yeah, Tim, I done been here. I mean, for the most part, if you want it, man, you gonna get off your ass and go get it.
Ain't no other way.
See, ain't no handouts. Nothing come to sleepers but dreams, man. And I don't like dreaming because I don't even do that shit all the time. I like to bring shit to existence. So, me bouncing around from Memphis, I get out there and work from Houston. Mm-hmm. I work out in my city. See, and people got to understand, as an artist, you know, people feel like, oh, I can go in there and make a track, and that's the beginning. Man, you got to know how to put on your motherfucking clothes, man, your hygiene, your appearance, your artistic, everything that you well put together, you know what I'm saying? You going to have to be there because at the end of the day, it ain't really just us guys buying the tracks. You got the dudes, old ladies would get the man to listen to the track. Right. So if she looking at you like, damn, oh, I like him, he fly and woo woo, because you got men time be like, damn, baby, you always listen to him, but it's the attraction that she like him. She got a fetish for his music, a fly. So it always come with more to just being an artist. Then you got to know how to articulate in them interviews. Some people don't know what to say. They just get to going off at the blabber mouth because I don't do politics shit. Like, this interview going to be about me.
That's right.
And talking about what Miss Tammy got going on with her podcast and what Guala Yo got going on in his music.
That's it.
And after that, when it gets to be entanglement, I walk out or I know and say, hey, man, we ain't talking about that.
Right.
We ain't going to do that because at the end of the day, man, it kind of mess. What you need, certain things that go on with the politics, like, for instance, like, if I was talking about the situation that happened to me at Kimball High School, to me, I would feel like it was blackball. But, you know, some people would be like, man, you ain't got to, I'm going to talk about it because it was pertaining to me.
Right, right.
I was supposed to perform, and this dude got, you know, on his little high horse and was like, I don't think the kids should listen to the music. But the music will move the world, man. Just pay attention. When you in church, the people that go to church, you know what I'm saying? No offense, you know, the people that go to church, your music move them. So I'm not going to even give no kid no bullshit when it come to my music anyway. They going to be able to take something out of my music, wherever it's my hustle or where's the way I put on my clothes. They going to be able to leave with something and say, hey, man, I learned that from Guala Yo.
Yeah.
So some people be, you know, it's an envy world, man. I'm going through that daily, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to maximize and know how to winter in what people for you and that's against you, man. That's just how it is. Because I know how my management team can be, and I was telling me, Tim, you know, some people gonna have their guards up because they already know, like, hey, man, I don't want to deal with this. If we not gonna be about the business, then I gonna go my way and that you gonna go your way.
Yeah. But
some people like to play the tricks and game, and I ain't no trick or no motherfucking trick. You know what I'm saying? That's just real time, not him. I ain't that. Because I'm going to be genuine. I'm going to come from my heart. I'm a Muslim, so I like to stay on business as best way I can. And I ain't saying I'm perfect. I make mistakes in life. I'm still going through the shit. But for the most part, you know, I want to take my career serious as possible.
Right. What is one message you would you want to say to your fans? Because you got fans. I was watching your the Instagram the other day. I was like going through your the comments and stuff. I was like, okay. Like,
I just want my fans to continue fucking with me like they supposed to, man. Cause I'm gonna do my job. You know what I'm saying? I want Dubback Empire to be one of the biggest label around this motherfucker.
Yeah. And
whatever I do when me going through the storms and the cries, like I tell Miss Tim out, see, I don't fake when I get on these interviews or breakdowns. It's just I know what I'm playing for. So whatever moved me to my beat, that's what moved me. You know what I'm saying? When I get up in the morning, I know it's about smashing the gas on this rap shit. It ain't about no playing or by going sideways or let me learn something each and every day to get me to the next level.
Right.
What's on the flow for Dubback Empire for Guala Yo to step in and take care of his business?
What is one thing in this music industry, in this rap industry, if you could change it, what would be the one thing that you can change?
Like, I don't. This is my perspective, and I know it goes on in a bunch of cities. You know what I'm saying? You got Houston got their thing going on, California, Alabama, Atlanta, all the other places. People in Dallas need to mind their own motherfucking business, man. Because I don't like you, it means I don't like you, mean you don't have, we and you have our differences going on. Not with Tom, Dick, and Harry saying because your homeboy might gravitate to me and you say, oh, I don't like it. Then why you mess with that nigga? I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
See, if I don't like you, it's for a reason. With me, you going to work out why we don't like each other. We ain't going to throw nobody else in it where it be some more beef. That's the problem. Like, you can, certain people have, and then, you know, certain people look for attention to kick up dust. Mm-hmm. Like the beef part, like, you're not supposed to do that, man. If I have a problem with any man or whatever, I'm reasonable enough to call and talk to you.
Yeah.
Now, if your energy changed on the phone, that means you was on some dumb shit. And who's to say, man, ain't no telling what might have framed that Guala Yo might be in on that particular day. So I might say something to react, but then I'm a man enough to come back and apologize if I was in the wrong.
That's right. That's man. That's grown man.
So if
shit.
I'm not, so that's what I see. I guess I done been turned by, you know, I done been in certain situations where the DJ this dude told the DJ, man, why you gotta play him when you in there? Like, Man, all I'm trying to do is push my music, bro.
Right.
And I know in this world, it's a billion people out here in this world. Everybody ain't gonna like Guala Yo, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lose no sleep, but it's gonna be something that makes you come back to me after you continue getting it deep and you continue seeing his face. Everything, you gonna end up liking me. But if you don't, hey, I'm cool with that.
I like that confidence.
I'm cool.
I like that confidence. So what are you doing to improve yourself? I know sometime in this industry or whatever, we get out and we come back in. But what are the things that you're doing to improve yourself in this industry, to make your music better, to keep your stuff flowing or whatever, spiritually or however the case may be? I know I meditate, you know what I'm saying, to keep my momentum high and stuff like that. What are some things that you do to improve in that area? I know you say you kind of high-headed and stuff like that. How do you calm yourself down from different situations?
I guess the best way I to find out, and shout out to my Muslim brothers. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brother. I'm a Muslim. So I guess me coming out and I did my fasting, and I'm a man to say I wasn't perfect on that. See, I ain't gonna hide behind and say, yeah, I was thumbed down and I did. For the most part, you know, I separated myself from alcohol.
Okay.
And it's a good thing. I only take what I supposed to get out of me being structured going through my fasting. I want Allah to bring me things that he can work me through with my baby steps. Because today I might say, oh, well, hey, man, I ain't cussing no more. And then somebody tick me off. I might say something out of line. So whatever he get to me that's needed to help me get to the next level, that's what I do. And most of the time, I feel like I go make prayer, makes a lot. Mm-hmm. When I pray and I come back to it and I be calm. Mm-hmm. And then I love interacting with the kids. So I done talked to the athletic U at Kimball High School. Shout out Coach Bam. I done talked to them twice because I be wanting to give them something that I ain't get. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids be, you know, they be lost. Yeah. And then you don't know what's going on in the household. Because like I said, you got some of these parents be want to live through their kids' life. And it gets out of control till it get to being the jealousy and the envy of your own kid now. Pay attention.
Yeah.
So a kid come to school or having talking about their problems, and then you be feeling like, damn, why them people keep getting in trouble? Why this girl, goddamn, I look up? Because it start with the parent, man. And if it's not talked about, what this kid getting, you know, attending to their mental health, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a big issue out here, and people don't understand it. It's serious. Motherfucker dying and motherfucker go snap out and kill, but then you won't really know what's going on till you go to the roots and be like, damn, why you just didn't take your time with this kid or sit this kid to the side to see what's going on?
Right.
Some people don't do that. So I get a kick, and I love talking to the kids because I know I got something to say to them, and I know they'll gravitate to me. You know what I'm saying? I come from where they come from, some of them anyway.
And I was going to ask you that question because I asked all my guests that question. What advice can you give them? Because it's a lot of them out here that's struggling.
The advice I get to them, if they need to talk to somebody, man, go talk. Don't bottle up and hold that in. So if you having a serious situation at home, go talk to somebody that can get it done, the enforcer that can get it done, because it's a bunch of crazy stuff go on in them households. And it's not talked about, right. And the kid got to so long go on with the pattern and holding it in, and then till they snap out and do something they ain't got no business doing, and it's like, why? Don't never hold nothing in. Go talk to somebody.
Yeah. What can we expect out of you, and what you working on? What can we expect out of you in the next month, 6 months, a year, whatever the case?
Man, I got a whole new project, man. Soon gonna be dropped, man. I'm just working at it. I gotta work every day, so I'm not giving up, man. I'm gonna stay on this camera, man, 365, man, 24/7. I got my project, Eater Star Reload, gonna be dropping, you know, pretty soon after I get everything together. I got Rich Prosper video shoot, you know, dropping. You know, it's just a bunch of stuff I got going on. I'm just waiting on them big tours to come in, man, so the world can see this, man. I said the big one, not the small one.
The big one, not the small one. How can our listeners find you on social media?
Man, you can find Big Guala Yo, man. I'm on all big platforms from Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, IG, Facebook, wherever, man. Just type in Gualayo. Guala Yo. You dig, man.
Energy crazy. That's why I told you when we had that conversation, I got a lot of faith in you. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I can feel the energy, you know. Anytime I look at you, like when I see you on live, like when you was at 101, that economics,
Yeah.
yeah. So I seen that too, and I was just like, he has something. He's striving. He's trying to get there, or whatever the case may be. And I just tell you all the time, keep that momentum up and keep that momentum going.
Right.
And that's all you got to do to make it to make it where you're trying to get to.
That's true. And some people, you know, I can see why people give up.
Yeah.
You know, I talk to people daily. You know what I'm saying? I have interacting conversations with people daily because, like I tell my management team, like I just want to hear them. I want to see because he'll say, man, Guala, you with some bullshit. No, I just be wanting to hear them and, you know, see what they got to say. I just be wanting to know because I ain't going to let nothing pass me up. So just because they say no, it's 100 dollars might say no.
Yeah.
But then it's $5 more million might say yeah.
Right.
So I'm cool with the no's or whatever. I just be want to hear what you got to say. And if it don't fit what I got going on, I'm cool enough to be like, hey, I don't want to do that. We might have to we might have to renegotiate
Right.
on something because I don't want to do that.
Right.
You know, and some people be forced to do something with signing them contracts and then they get spent.
Yeah.
And then they lose their mind because they like, why? So I don't mind talking to you. And then, you know, me and my management team, we'll sit at the table and talk. Yeah. Because ain't nothing, this game ain't rush. Now, the only rush in this game come from, you got to keep putting in the groundwork, flyers, content, videos, you know, being on this camera at the interviews. See, that's the rush part with that. But
Right.
when you dealing with contracts and there's get to change and where money got to be involved, we might have to put a pause on this because I ain't getting spent.
Right.
See, I don't want nobody saying I stole your song or you stole. I'm cool with all that. I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
And if it's people that's trying to come along or do that, man, I know to block that pussy shit away from me, man, and that's just how it is. Right. I don't mean to be harsh or rude, but that's just, I don't want to be a part of it because I know that shit get real tricky.
Yeah. But I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to look in that camera. If you had the world's attention for just a second, what would you tell them?
Hey, man, y'all go follow Big Guala Yo, the big one, not the small one. Y'all check in the EP, Eat a Star. It's on all major platforms. Man, y'all tune into the big one. Y'all tap in. You dig, man?
Well, Guala, I want to thank you for coming on and putting this energy on us.
Right.
And I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. And we out.
Yeah, it is. We out.